Hey everybody, it's Mike from Growtopia. How's everybody doing today? Great, wonderful, horrible. That's great. You look great too. So today is some of the other stuff I do still behind the scenes. How it's not just redesigning, but it's also still planting and keep planting and more planting. And what I got going on here is a couple different things. So I'm going to be mainly doing a lot of getting perennials planted. So here is some hollyhock. This is blanket flower. And then this is all mixed perennials. And then this is not black beauty. It's actually cotton plant. Garden sweet cucumbers. We got loofahs and sweet corn. And we're going to be putting some of that stuff into there. Now I like doing the trays like this. You got to let them dry out just a little bit before you decide to transplant them. Just makes it a little easier. When you go to scoop them up and lay them. And I like doing it this way versus the cells. The reason why is because I can literally kind of almost lay them down like sod. So I let it dry out just a hair, not too much, otherwise they die. And what I do is I scoop it up and then I put it wherever I want it, and it'll take off and grow from there. So it's a cool way of doing it, and it's a really easy way of laying your seed. The material is literally soil, a little bit of cocoa coir, and peat moss is all I use, with a little perlite, little vermiculite, and then just like a little bit of fertilizer. I mix it all together and in a bucket, and then I put about like an inch or two, basically about an inch in here, and then I lay the seed down. I sprinkle some soil on top of it, and I'm done. And I put a lot, like you can see there's a lot of flowers all growing together. That allows me to take sections of it and literally plop it in different places on my property, and it's going to grow. So, and it works very, very well that way. So that's that. My corn, my loofahs, my garden sweet, my cotton are going to go into these. These is the containers that had originally some other plants in them. And then those plants died because I didn't really take care of them. And I tried putting my tiny Tims in here, and then they just, for whatever reason, they didn't take off. I don't know why. They were kind of looked like they were doing good, and then they weren't really looking too good to begin with. So, but I'm going to repurpose the container by putting the corn, the loofahs, and the cucumbers in them. Why am I doing that versus putting it in the ground? Honestly, it's a little easier because I could move it around in my yard if I need to. Being that I'm kind of like experimenting on growing in my front yard, like I would be in the back, in the big growing space in the orchard. But being that stuff is being torn apart back there, I have at least my front yard I could put stuff in. So that's just that. I just want to show you guys some of the stuff that I'm doing as well. And, you know, once I clean it out, then I grab another bag of perennial flowering seeds and I just put them out there. So that's about it. And if anybody has been on the channel long enough, if you remember, I had the hydrangeas I had bought like last year or year before. I put them outside. They looked like shit and then they didn't come back. Well, this year they came back. And I've literally done nothing to them. They get water. That's it. I got like 8,000 mint plants all over the place. But look how beautiful they are coming back. Now I can make them pink too. So I just haven't added the changing. Forget what it is, like the additive and stuff. But I like because they kind of tell you what your soil is too. The blue, it's red. Kind of know the acidicness. This got a little dirty this morning. You can see like this is a little bit more purplish color, like that. So they came back, so it's pretty good. And then, like I said, like, you know, I'm gonna put like some of those plants literally around my whole pond here. That looks like it's getting overgrown by crap. Literally. Literally. But I could put stuff here, I could put flowering stuff here and there, and you know, I can mow down some of this mint and get some flowers in there. That's how these flowers came about. These flowers were literally just put out there. and that's how they came about. So like this whole area gets nice and watered. This is all the heck are these things? These were this right here. So this is all seed, right? So if you look at it, these are all seeds right now, and these are gonna fly all over the place. Crimson and clover. So they grow up to about that height, and they're really cool with like a reddish flower on them. You can see already some of the apples are dropping. And then when they dry out, they have these seeds that have these like wings on the back of them, and it's so that they could fly in the wind. So that stuff's really cool. And I literally just planted it like that in a circle last year, and it came up in a circle. So now it kind of just go all over the place. I do got to come in here and mow. I haven't mowed in about a couple weeks, about a week or two. Yeah. But I'm going to be putting that stuff over there. Anyway, that's it, guys. Just a short video. Later. Like, subscribe, share it with your friends and family. Get out there and grow something. And redo your property. Who knows? Anyway, this is Mike from Growtopia. Catch you in the next one.